going to do a very special reading about what's the future of this connection. Whatever connection that you guys are in, it could be a friendship, it could be a relationship, it could be a marriage, anything. Like, what's the future in the relationship? What's going to happen in this relationship? The process is very simple. There are three piles in front of you. Pile number one is this Ten of Wands. You can see it clearly. Sorry for the lighting, but yeah. Ten of Wands. Okay, this is pile number one. If you feel attracted to this pile, you can choose this pile. We have pile number two, the Sun card. This is it. It's like the Sun. Okay, this is pile number two. Then we have pile number three is this Temperance card here. Okay. So if you want to pick your pile due to zodiac sign, like if you have a problem picking your pile based on your intuition, well, I would advise you to pick your pile based on your intuition. But if you do have a hard time doing that, then the next segment is for you. Okay. Here, I'll pick some random zodiac signs for you guys, and let's see. Okay. Just do all four ones. I'll do the four ones here. Four here. Oh, sorry, four here. And I'll give the rest four here. Okay. So, pile number one, we have Capricorn. We have Scorpio. We have Cancer. And we have Sagittarius. You can either pick your sign, your sun sign, or your moon sign, or you can pick your moon sign if you want. Pile number two, we have Aquarius. We have Aquarius. We have Gemini. We have Pisces here. We have Pisces. Okay, we have Pisces, and we have Virgo. This is it. Virgo. Okay. Pile number three, we have Aries. We have Taurus. We have Libra, and we have Leo. Very fire sign. Oh, interesting. Fire. We got fire. Okay, very mixed set of zodiac. So pick whatever pile. Come back if you chose pile number one, or if you pick your pile due to your zodiac sign, including Capricorn, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cancer, then this is your reading. So the main arcana of this card is Ten of Swords. Sorry, Ten of Wands. Yeah, Ten of Wands. If you can look in this card, this person looks very tired. She has 10 candles. It seems like she's very tired. She's physically very tired. So you might, or this person very tired, very burdened in this relationship. There's always some issues that are there, and you don't know how to solve this issue or how to go ahead with these issues. Or you might be someone who has so much responsibilities, including your own work, including your own stuff. Hence, you're feeling so much burden. This is you, by the way. This is your energy. This also showcase ending as well, so there might be something of on and off between you guys. Remember, this is a general reading. If something resonate with you, take it. If it doesn't, then you don't need to take it, because again, this is a general reading. It's for a masses of people. Okay, let's continue with your spread. Let's see how this person sees you. Okay. Okay, let's see. We got this. Interesting cards. I'm gonna put them here. I'm gonna put them here. I'm gonna put them here. Okay. Then is very hard to talk to. Yeah, they're very hard to talk to because they are not good at communication. Like it's very hard to know what's actually going on in their mind, because I'm trying to take out some cards, but it's been really difficult with this person. It's like they might have some issues regarding communication, like I mentioned. Also, they might not be willing to talk to you. So some of you are not in contact with this person. It could be that as well. Okay, whatever. We got the hanged man as a hanged man. Okay, so definitely suspension in this relationship. Strength in reverse as well. Very interesting piles I have right now. Interesting. Eight of sword in reverse. Okay, good cards. Good card. Wow. Okay, they flew away. We got Ten of Pentacles. Happy ending flew away. So maybe some of you feel like there's no happy ending. Okay, we got the High Priestess as well. Trust your intuition. Trust your. Okay, we got Ten of Pentacles. That was the card that flew away. Some of you might feel like there's no happy ending with you guys. This person doesn't talk, this person doesn't want to be with you, maybe there's some problems with strength in reverse as well. It seems very difficult. It could be for some of you a family issue or caste issue or some kind of an issue, but this relationship is very difficult for you. And you see, maybe there's like this happy ending is not in our life. In this connection, we are not going to get a happy ending. Maybe deep intuition wise you feel that, but this is not true. Okay, let's clear this thing. Is because Ten of Pentacles is a happy ending. Unfortunately, it will be a bit difficult because, like we said, we were doing the cards and the card flew away. With the High Priestess in the bottom of the card as well. Yes, things are very up and down. Things are very difficult to understand about this person. Let's talk about what this person, how do they perceive you, and what are actually going on in their mind. With Six of Cups, it could be that you guys were friends. Okay, with Six of Cups, as you see, this is such a lovely card. Like they are sharing a cup, they're sharing their feelings. So this person feels like they know you. Some of you could be a childhood friends. Like you have known this person for a very long time, at least 6 to 8 years, or more than that as well. This person thinks you're very kind, you're very feminine, you're very core to your emotions. You're the someone who's emotional, or there was some kind of disparity in the relationship. There was something that was at the beginning of you guys relationship, the things were different as compared to now the table has turned. This person was used to be very loving, very caring, very emotional, but you used to be practical. But now the scenario has completely shifted. You are someone who has become bit emotional, bit caring, bit sensitive, and this person has become very practical as well. Remember, for some of you it could be that, but this is very clear. Six of Cups is a very beautiful card because it denotes children, it denotes nostalgia, it denotes childhood memories. So definitely for some of you, I do see that you have known this person for a very long time. This person feels like a home. Even if some of you have met this person for a very short time, like it's only been 6 months, a year to know this person, you feel like you have known them for a decade. That kind of familiarity, that's what I see with this person. So this is your card. Now let's talk about how do they feel about your relationship. With the Queen of Sword and Two of Sword in reverse. First of all, this person, they are not confused about you. They were confused in the past. With Queen of Sword is a bit of a harsh energy. So you might sometimes feel like, okay, this person is very practical. Sometimes they speak a lot. Sometimes they say a lot. But what do they actually mean? Like, do they like me? Do they not like me? What's going on in their mind? With Two of Sword in reverse as well, it might seem like this person is very practical, very on the point. They were confused in the past, or they do not want to face the decision. Maybe there is something about you guys' future that they have to make a decision about, and they just don't want to. They don't want to face the decision, so that's what they're doing. They're ignoring the decision completely. They're not even thinking about it. So in their mind, they're like, if I don't have to think about it, I don't have to make a decision. But that's not how life revolves, right? So this person is running away from you. This person is not making a decision by ignoring their feelings, ignoring everything. That's what I see with this person. um, let's pull out some oracle card as well, so we'll know more what's going on in their mind. Oh my god, oh my god, so many cards for you. Oh god, okay. Okay, we got bottled up. What did I say? Many unexpressed emotions, time bomb holding back. What did I say? This person is definitely holding back themselves. We also got undecided, choosing between lovers competing for affection. Interesting. Let's put it here. Unexpected. Bottled up. Yeah, this person is, in order to not make a decision, this person is completely ignoring you. For some of you, there might be a third party as well. Joker. It's all just a game to them, and since you're just having fun, just be a game to them. We also got the mirror card. Okay, is it? Yeah, we also got the mirror card. Reflect your own issues like a reflect your own issues like attract like. Okay, this person is definitely bottling so much emotion, like that is very clear. Okay, this person is trying not to talk about you, try not to think about you, try not to even think about the decision that they have to make. Okay, if you look into this card, you'll see like a mountain is just about to erupt. Okay, this about time bomb holding back. So this person is definitely bottling up their emotions. They don't want to express things to you. Hence, this is just what I see. Yeah. Yeah. So this is what I see. They want to tell their feelings, but it's like this lava, they can't really. Okay, as you see, like the things are not really clear, right? If I put it outside, it's very clear, but if I took it like in here, it's not. Okay, it's clear. This person is very much like they're trying to ignore this matter. This is very clear. They don't want to face it. They don't want to face their emotion. They don't want to face anything. That's why they are in this mode of indecision. Maybe this person is definitely on and off, on and off. If you are someone who contact this person, they will talk to you. But if it's come to them, they don't want to take a step forward. They don't want to talk to you. So that's what I see. Okay, someone who's very like childish, someone who doesn't want to face the issue and doesn't want to make the decision. Okay, with five of cups, I think you're ignoring the past of this person, or maybe your past about this person. This person is has a tendency of living in a guilt, living in a regret, but not fighting for the thing. Has a very bad habit, like they're prone to sadness, they're prone to bad habits. Being in the guilt, being in the regret, is to not think of anything else apart from that. So that's what you're ignoring about this person. Even if you look into the card, you will see it like this person is very much focused on these three cups that have fallen down, and they're not looking behind the two cups which are still standing. So they do have a chance. They think they don't, but they do have a chance. This person will always choose to wallow in guilt, in regret, in sadness, instead of just going ahead and facing the, instead of moving forward. um with, we did got the hanged man, right? We did got the hanged man, and we did got the strength in reverse. Things have always been very exploding. I think that's the correct word. Yeah, like there was always on and off suspension. Things will start and then they will pause, then they will restart, then they will pause again. So this has been a pattern with your relationship, and you're ignoring this. I know that there is a passion, because with Six of Cup there's nostalgia, there's a passion with this person that you can't really ignore, and you are like, it's like a moth attracted to a flame. You keep going back to each other, but you have to remember this loop is toxic. This person is toxic. I'm not saying this person is bad. No, not facing their own emotions, trying to bottle things up, which you can through your intuition here, because you're here, and of course you have a bit of the intuition power. That's why you're watching a tarot reading. Because of your intuition, you can sense it. You can sense that, okay, we also got the high priestess that shows high intuition levels. So some of you might be interested in this field, or you have a bit of the knowledge in this field. But what I see that
you intuitively you know if this person is sad, if this person is bottling their emotions up. But the thing is, this person is not coming in front of you and telling you their feelings, and you're the only one who will have to take the first step. And this is toxic, my dear. This is a loop, and you have to choose to end this loop. Yes, this there is a nostalgia, yes there is a love, there is a attraction, there is an attachment with this person, but this is not a healthy love. So you keep ignoring the bad side of this relationship. If being in a relationship is feeling this hard, how will you keep moving forward in the relationship? The main issue that two people face in this relationship is continued growth. Yes, sometimes someone will only give their 50% or 30%, but it has to be a balanced relationship. You do have to grow with each other, not apart from each other. This person, when it comes to you, they do not want to face it, they do not want to move forward. Yeah, forgiving, and you tend to forgive this person. Okay, maybe some of you were hurt by this person in the past. Maybe they started speaking to someone else, or they kept things from me, and you're like, okay, you have hurt me, we had a past, still you have went forward and hurt me. But remember, this person didn't really mean to hurt you, but unfortunately they did. So you have to move forward in this connection. You have to forgive them, and you have to choose not to ignore the harsh reality of these emotions as well. But if you're here, let's talk about it. With the future of our relationship, we got Eight of Sword in reverse. See, this is not a good card, but in this scenario, this has become a very positive card, because the Eight of Sword is a card which shows trapment, which shows a person who's trapped in the connection, who's trapped around it. If you look in the girl, this girl has blindfold, her hands and feet are all binded by the wounded by the swords. So this is the person that you see in this card. But we got this on reversed, so this is a very good card, because here it shows that yes, you are not trapped in the relationship. The future of this relationship is not trapped. But remember what I said, you have to forgive. You have to forget about this person. You have to move on, because this person, the future of your relationship, is not just based on that. You are going to get away from this trapment, away from this trap energy. The future of your relationship look good. Let's see. Up in the air. This person is ungrounded, but you guys are going to. Okay, we got the hoity toity as well. Champagne taste, beer, budge, arrogant, pretentious. Okay, so this person might be very they might have some winning in the future, including their work or something, but they will feel like a winner, and they will come to you and they'll be like, oh, see, I want something, let's meet, let's talk it with each other. They want to solve things with you and not just fight in their mind all the time. Because remember, this person is has tendency, yeah, with the Five of Cups, this person has tendency of being in their mind a lot, being in their up in the air element shows mind, mental. We also got so many swords here. We got Eight of Sword, which is an air element. So this person has a tendency of thinking a lot, not doing anything. So they will finally get out of this energy, and they will come with you. They come, and so they will come at you. They will come. This person has a tendency of being in their mind a lot. So they're finally getting out of this energy, and they will come in front of you by like, okay, let's talk about it, let's talk about the relationship, let's talk about our relationship. I don't want to fight anymore, I want to move forward in the relationship. So that's what I see for you guys. uh what is the guidance of you? Again, we got the 10 of Pentacles as the guidance in this spread. Is that, see, the thing is that this person is okay. We got facing it. You know something isn't right. Don't be afraid to find out the truth. It will set you free. See, the thing is, you know it. You know what the issue is. That's why you're here. But the good thing is that this person is going to face it. They're not going to ignore it anymore. What you have to do is you have to make the hard choice right now, and the hard choice right now is that to let go of this person, finally let go of this person and move forward in this connection. That will be a really hard part for you, because you do have a tendency of going back to this person again and again and again. Only by making a strong choice of not being with this person, detaching yourself with this person, going through this handman process, that is like suspension for a few moments, a few months, a few weeks, this person will decide like, okay, I don't want to dwell on my sorrow anymore, I don't want to dwell on my past anymore, I want to move forward with this person, I want to come forward and tell this person like, hey, I want to be with you. So this is only when you decide, when you face it, not ignore it like, okay, so though this person is a bit sad, we'll talk about it later. No, you have to make a decision. You have to be like, okay, you and us, we need to talk. You and me, we need to talk. We need to talk about our relationship, what is going, why we are in this loop. I need to get out of this loop. Either give me the commitment that I deserve, otherwise I'm going. And they still won't do anything at first, but when you will actually go, when they see that, okay, this person is not coming back again in my life, they will be moved to make a decision. So that's what I see for you, pile number one. The good thing is there is a future. You will be getting out of this energy, this trapment, the trap energy that you have been feeling for a very long time in this connection. But the hard part is, the advice for you is this right now, that you have to face it. You can't keep ignoring it anymore, like by saying it that, okay, this person is hurt, they will understand one day. No, you have to make a decision right now. And this is what I see for you. I hope you like your reading. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share. Also, tell me what kind of reading do you want me to do next. I will come up with the reading as well. Remember, this is a general reading, so take it how it resonates with you. If it does not resonate with you, you can pick the other pile as well. You can choose your sun, moon, rising sign as well. So this was your reading. I'll see you soon. Bye. Hello, pile number two. Welcome and welcome back. If you chose your pile based on this card, the Sun card, then this is your reading. Let's talk about the future of this relationship. We're gonna keep it here. This is a very good card, very positive card. We also got a 19 number. We got 19 number, so 19 is could be a very important date for you. September could be a very important date for you. January could be a very important date for you. I also see 10 number 1, which is also indicates sun. So you or either this person could be a sun sign or sun ascendant. If you want to look into other pile, you can also check out pile number 3, because we also got Leo and Aries sign as well. um, so if you have time, you can look into the pile number 3 as well. Maybe you'll get your some of the masses there as well. Okay, so let's start. If you chose your pile based on your zodiac sign, then this sign was Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo, and Pisces. Let's not waste the time and let's restart the reading. Okay, let's see what's going to happen in this connection, what's the future of this connection. Hmm. Okay. Did you see that? Oh my god, what is it? Three of Cups. This is such a good card. Oh my god, this card showcases emotion. This card also in some ways shows a third party. Okay, let's not quick jump to the conclusion very fast. Let's wait for the other cards as well. But yeah, Three of Cups is a very good. It's like something that you might be ignoring. That's why it was like fluid right in. Jump in has a very important message in tarot, and this was a jump in. So let's see. Future of your relationship and guidance for you guys. Okay, guidance isn't coming right now. We got the Hermit card and Queen of Cups in reverse. Interesting. Okay, this is a 2 card. Interesting. Things are not that good. Okay, what are they? We got Ace of Sword. Of course. Let's take them here. We got 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. How this person sees you. Guys are not together, are you? The Devil card. The Devil card. Oh my god, they're obsessed with you. This person could also be a Capricorn.
Or Capricorn could be a very good sign. This person is workaholic if they are working. Interesting spread. We have a very interesting spread. Let's talk about it, pile number one. Okay, give me a sec and I'll connect with your energies. Okay. With Five of Cups, as you can focus on this card, you'll see it. Like this person is sad about the relationship. Maybe you guys have broken up. Maybe this person has decided to leave you. They are feeling regret. They are sad. It's just that this person is very much focused on all the negative things that if you can look into. So this person is very much focused on all the negative stuff. Like for example, this cup that's been falling, and not behind them the treasure that are still there, that they are so much focused on the negative stuff that they can't really see the treasure behind them. This person has definitely decided to either break up with you or they decided to move on from you. Some of you, because we did got the Three of Cups and it was a jumper card, so yeah, it is bitter but it is the truth. Remember, this is a general reading. If it does not resonate with you, you don't have to take it, but for some of you there might be a third party, there might be a third person. Because of that, this person has decided to leave you or leave the relationship. The other thing is, what I see from is this person is definitely feeling the regret. They are feeling the regret, but they're not going to make any action towards it. It's like they are just not focused that they could do something. Like if you are missing me, then come and talk to me, then message me. But no, this person is sad, this person is missing you, but they're like, no, whatever happened, I can't undo it. So this this is the person's energy. They are very sad, they are feeling the regret, but they are not going to make any decision. Yeah, they just so much regret. That's what I'm tapping into, like so much regret in this person about you. Like they're like, oh, maybe I should have done this, maybe I did the wrong thing, now I have to face it. Like I have to face the consequences. Maybe I should have treated her better, or whoever you are, if you are a male or female. By the way, this could be a friendship thing as well. You don't have to just look for this as a relationship perspective. It could be for friendship as well. Maybe there was a third party, there was a other friend who kind of manipulated them, and they have treated you harshly, or they behaved unfair with you, and now they're regretting it. They're like, okay, even if I want to talk to my friend, I can't really talk to them because I was the one who made the mistake. I hope you got what I'm trying to say. Let's see about you guys' relationship. The devil is a very negative card, but it's not always the negative. Here in this case, I see obsession. I see someone who's feeling trapped in a relationship. They might feel like that you have kept them under illusion. They think of you as a great manipulator, like you're the great manipulator. Maybe they are the manipulator. For some of you, I see this person has a tendency of victim blaming themselves. Like they like to victim blame themselves and put the blame on you. Okay, they like to think of them as a victim in every scenario, so that's not possible, right? This person is definitely, they think that they are under your illusion. You have always the one who led things, like you were the dominant one in the relationship, whatever you said goes, and that has definitely hurt them. They feel the regret. They do know the reality itself, but they are like, okay, you are the one who has told me to do things or do that, why I can't do something about myself. They feel like there is an illusion. You have kept things from them in the relationship. There was not always the honesty in the relationship. By the way, this could be your energy as well. Maybe you feel like there was something that kept hidden from you in the relationship and you were not told the whole truth. It could be it, because the devil is a card of illusion, is a card of hidden intentions. This person could be older than you. They are obsessed with you. I also see with this card here, if you look into this eye, this person is secretly stalking you. If you have a doubt that, oh, is this person stalking me? Yes, this person is stalking you. This person is stalking you. They feel an entrapment with you that they can't really explain. It's like, I'm so obsessed with this person, but I don't want to be with this person. Like I want to be with someone else, but I do want this person in my life. This person in meaning you, they want you in their life basically. See, the thing is that with the lovers in reverse and the wheel of fortune, this person has a tendency of going for what they want in their life. This person is not a doer. Okay, they are confused.
and they are very easily manipulated. It's like they are not true to themselves. It's very unique that we got the devil and the lovers both in a same reading, because they are on the opposite of, one is a north pole and the other is a south pole on the same reading. That's very rare. But yeah, this person has a tendency of not doing something, not facing that issue, and where they are very easily manipulated. So this third person that I'm talking about, it does not have to be a romantic interest itself. It could be a platonic relationship as well. Like for example, if they're a guy, let's take it as an example. Yeah, if they're a guy and their guy friend was like, oh, your girlfriend is very high maintenance, she's very materialistic, I saw her talking to someone else. So instead of coming to you and talking to you about it, they'll be like, oh, was she talking to them? I don't think she will be. In front of the other, they will support you, but in their mind, the seed of the doubt has been sown, and they can't really get out of it, because again, they don't want to confront things. They just want to, they have this habit of just thinking of themselves and then moving forward, that like suppressing it. And when you suppress a negative thought, when you suppress a negative emotion including doubt and secrecy, then it does not suppress, it just come more forward in other timeline. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say with my limited vocabulary. But what I'm trying to say is that this person was definitely keeping things away from you. They were insecure about the relationship, they were under doubt in the relationship, and at the start of the relationship, they were so connected with you, they felt a great obsession with you, and they were under this insecurity that, oh my god, do I deserve this person? Like, why would she or why would he be with me? I don't think that I'm enough for this person. But in order to suppress the emotion, to suppress the insecurity, in order to deal with them, instead of dealing it with in a healthy way, they're dealt in a cheating way or hiding things from you, or now that's why they are regretting it. But yeah, basically they suppressed their negative emotion instead of talking to you about it, and they do have a tendency of running away from things, and hence that's how the relationship has ended, if it has ended. Because for some of you with this person, because you're like, what's actually going on with this person, I have no idea. Pick out some oracle cards, because oh shit. So we got two cards. Okay, let's see what are these cards. Fierce temper, we got fierce temper here. Tangled, unable to free yourself from a sticky situation, taking a step back helps you see clearly. Yeah, like I said, devil. It takes two. Someone is not committed, incompatible, conflicted. See, that's what I see. The devil is sometimes might be you as well. Maybe you do have a tendency of being toxic to this person. Maybe this person feel like you're very toxic. So they are like, it takes two to ruin a relationship. It's just not my fault, and this person's fault as well. You, it's your fault as well. You are blaming me, but I'm tangled in this situation. I don't know how to get out of it. For some of you, there's definitely a third party. Definitely. For most of you, this person is just insecure and they think that you're toxic. They, maybe you guys are in a toxic loop, and it's, this person finds it very difficult to get out of the toxic loop itself. And they don't know how to express it. Hence, they're like, oh my god, I'm tangled in this. I feel tangled in this connection, in this relationship. I really don't know what to do about it. Demanding, unrealistic expectation, high maintenance diva. It could be you. Two-faced. Again, we got it takes two and two-faced. Playing with your emotion is insincere, not who you think it is. See, with the devil card as well, this for some of you, where there's a third party involved, this person is a cheater. They are lying to you. They are hiding things for you. Okay, for some majority of you, this person is just keeping things to themselves. For those who have where a third party is involved, this person is making fun of you among their friends. They are very insincere. They are not who you think you are. This person with the, see, the thing is, the devil is an advocate. Okay, the devil is an advocate of all the bad things. Like Lucifer was an angel, right? Lucifer is someone who's very attractive, who's very charming. This person, you feel like, if you're reading
So with this person is that at first you'll be like, no, there's no way this person is a cheater. They were very charming, very honest with me. My dear, they were playing a play and you were a part of a play. This person, I'm not saying this person is evil. I'm not saying that, but this person is definitely cheating on you. And with the two face and it takes two, it's very, very clear for majority of you. I think 50% of you, this person is a cheater. And you'll know if your partner is a cheater, by the way. Even though sometimes we don't have a proof, our intuition is a great thing, specifically if you are in a relationship with this person. If you are connected with the person emotionally, you'll know, and you know what I'm talking about. This, there's definitely a two party, they are cheating on you, and they feel like you're a very demanding person, you're very materialistic, or maybe that's what they are showing the world to, that hey, my partner was a very demanding person. They were, if you guys are not together, okay, so if this is only for, this is the case for only few of you. If this, you guys are not together anymore, this person is talking to their new partner like, okay, so my ex was very demanding, she was materialistic, she was a diva, I don't know how to be with this person, I was a victim, they blamed me, they trapped me, blah 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 blah. Frankly speaking, this person is okay. So there's always a shadow side. Okay, I don't judge, but this person is definitely a 10 in a liar and cheater ranking. You know, let's see. All talk. See, silver tongue devil, big flirt, no action player. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? See, no talk. Devil, again devil. This person is a cheater. Now I'm being very sure this person is a cheater. This person is a cheater, my dear. This person is a cheater. They are a cheater. They are a cheater. Confusion, sorry for the issue. This person is definitely a cheater, and they have cheated in the past, they are still cheating on you, and if you guys are not together, then this person is making fun of you with their partner. Swords and seven of wand in reverse. This person is definitely gonna chase you, they're going to come forward in your life and they're going to chase you. This is very, very clear. This person is going to come into your life very soon and they'll be like, okay, I want to be with you, I want to talk to you. So this is what I see with this person very clearly. um what is the guidance for you? Okay, let's see about the guidance for you. Show off. Okay, I got show off. Needs to prove themselves, insecure exhibitionist. Okay, this person is definitely showing off that okay, I was with this person, but she was this that, and now I'm free. Yeah, definitely not a good energy what I'm sensing from you. Of course, take it how it resonates with you. If you think that this is not your person, then you can move forward. But I see this person is coming back in your life. They will come back in your life in the next 2 to 3 weeks. There might be some hint that you will get to know about this person. Either your mutual friends will talk about you, or they will definitely come and talk to you. But yeah, this person is chasing you. If you look into this card, you'll see this person is chasing this, right? They're like running into this, they're chasing this. So this person is definitely a chaser energy. This person is definitely going to chase you, even though they are doing all of this thing. Like I said, this person is a devil, right? They know how to show themselves in a very good light. This person will try to show themselves in a very good light, but they will cheat on you and they will lie to you. That's what I see. Guidance for you is the hermit. Okay, with the hermit, you need to pause this relationship, you need to pause this connection. If there is something, if there is, I don't see that you guys are in contact, but if you are, you need to stop talking with this person. With queen of cups in reverse, this person is not into their emotional self right now. They know, with the five of cups, they know that they have made a mistake, they know they should be regretful, they are regretful, but they are not in touch with their connection, they're not in touch with their feelings. So for some of you there is a hope, by the way, like, because with this card there's a one light, right? Like this person is sitting on the mountain, on the cliff, and there's a light. So this indicates like a hope, light of hope. You might be feeling very lonely. You felt very lonely in this connection. This person was very selfish. You are questioning yourself. You shouldn't question yourself. You were right. Your intuition is very right. With the queen of cups in reverse, this person is not is moving forward are doing actions, the root of all of the action that they're doing is because they're not touched with their emotion, they're not touched with their connection. Like I said, for some of you, it's not all, for not all of you this person is cheating, but there's definitely some kind of toxicity involved in this person. Maybe they're not facing the issues, maybe they are talking to their friends about it, like, okay, I was right, this person was wrong, but there's definitely some kind of other people involved in this connection, whether romantically or whether platonically. Okay, we also got the Ace of Sword at the bottom of it. You need to be practical. You need to just get yourself out with this person and this connection and the group of connection. See, typically I don't advise people to be in solitude, but in your case, I'm telling you to be solitude. Try to get yourself out of this connection, out of this everyone around you. You need to be alone for a long time, for a few weeks, anyways, and you need to rethink everything because you need to collect your proof. This person is going to come forward, by the way, they're going to come forward very soon. For that, you need to be ready. You need to be like, okay, you are a toxic person and I have proof of this, because if you don't showcase proof, this person would not agree. This person will somehow, this person is the kind of a person who will make a mistake of murdering someone and blaming it on the victim. Yeah, they are like that. They are a great manipulator, and hence why you're so attracted to this person because that's the one of the charms that they have, right? Okay. By the way, whatever I said, you do know it. What I'm trying to say, you know, what I'm saying is truth. This was a bit long reading, I guess. But yeah, this person, it's very clear this person is lying and they are cheating. If you are on even 1% doubt that is my partner cheating, yes. If and you chose file number 2, yes, they are cheating. If it does not fully resonate with you, you can pick file number 3 as well. But yeah, what I say, you need to be a bit alone for a bit. You need to think about things again. And this was your reading pile number 2. This was a very clear cut reading. I hope you like your reading. I hope you got some conflict resolved from this reading. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. I'll come up with a new situation reading soon. So don't forget to subscribe. And if you chose your pile based on your cards and you chose this temperance card, then this is your reading. Okay, we're not getting the bell. Okay, we're getting it right now. See, some of you, December could be a very big thing. Some of you could be a water sign and fire sign. Like I see polarity between you guys. Maybe the person that you want to know about is very different from you. There is a difference in caste. There is difference in culture. There is difference in religion as well. Like some kind of polarity between you guys exists. It's like two different forces coming with each other. You know, to have a joint slay. But yeah, that's what I see differences in you guys. There is a difference between you guys currently, and you want to move ahead from it, like you want to move ahead from the differences and go into a right direction in the relationship. This person could be older than you or they're younger than you, but there's something different that I see in you guys relationship. It could either be that this person is a water sign, you're a fire sign, like complete opposite with each other. You could be introvert, they could be extrovert, or vice versa. Yes. If you chose your file based on your zodiac, then the sign were Aries, Taurus, Leo, and Libra. Let's keep them here. Okay, let's see. How do this person sees you? Okay, we'll took out the cards first and then we'll do the reading, okay? Again, we got the devil card. The devil card was in the first card as well. So if you want to pick your file, you can pick file number 1 as well, because we also got the devil card in the second reading as well. It's very I don't believe in coincidences, but in file number 2 I also said that if you want to look, you can pick the file number 3 as well, and in file number 3 I also got the same card is like the devil card. So please look into the pile number 2 as well. Interesting. What?
Yeah, until I was just about to say until a card. Interesting. As you see how you can see it, like see 10 of sword and we got 9 of sword, both of them in reverse. Interesting, very interesting. Wow, interesting. Yeah, please, if you are interested, you need to watch pile number 2. We got the star card as well. I need to place them here. 3. The cards are very interconnected with each other. Please look into a pile number 2 if you haven't, because there's definitely a connection with pile number 2. The good thing is there has to be a balance in this relationship. In this connection, this person thinks that you are someone who doesn't want to take a step ahead, who does not want to fight for this connection, because again the devil show Rahu energy. They show that even though there is a differences, they are more willing to fight for you instead of you. They are more willing to fight for the connection and fight for the relationship, whereas on the other hand, you are not fighting for this relationship, not fighting for this connection. You do not care about them. Basically that's what they think. Of course, with the devil card, they are under an illusion. Okay, this is not the honesty, this is not the truth. They think that you have kept things from them. Okay, you have hidden something from them. That's what they see. Some of you, okay, some of you might have cheated on this person, or some of you might have been influenced to cheat on this person. Take it how it resonates. It doesn't have to resonate with everyone, but yeah, that's what I see. But there's the devil energy here showcase that something that is very different, but you want to fight for this because this is a relationship, this is a true love. This person feel obsessed with you. They think you, on the other hand, does not feel the same. Like the intensity that they have for you, you do not feel the same for them. So maybe in some time in your life, they must have told you like, hey, I love you more than you love me. Definitely there is a difference. Like either this person is married, this person is widowed or divorcee, or you are divorcee or widowed. But age gap could be an age gap, it could be a different religions, something like that. Like definitely a taboo relationship. That's what I see. um, the good thing is you guys definitely ended the relationship in the past, because we got 10 of sword in reverse. Right now they feel like the relationship has not ended. There's still a hope for this. Like I said, this person feel like they love you more than you love them. Even though they might have been in a relationship with someone, feel like the relationship hasn't ended yet. There's still hope for the relationship. If you look into this card, this card is very negative card. It shows brutal ending. But you focus on the finger here, focus here. What you see, you see there's like a hope. Okay, there's this mudra, this yog mudra denotes restarting of a relationship, and we also got it on the reverse position. So they don't think this is the end of a relationship. They think that of course whatever happened in the past, there's still hope for this connection. They want to come forward, they want to talk to you, they want to restart the relationship, because in their mind it still hasn't ended. This was not the ending of a relationship. Whatever happened in the past, not the ending of the relationship. Or maybe you guys had a fight last time, yeah, last night, and they're still like, okay, you have said something, now you regret it. They have said something, but they're still like, okay, we fight but we'll make up. Like even though we fight and we make up, but it's not going to be the end of our relationship, the end of our connection. That's what I see from this person. See, this person is not someone who's very emotional. Okay, this person is not someone who will give up just because there's a competition. Okay, if there's a conflict, if you feel like you're already in a relationship with this person and they're not willing to fight for you, yes, they will blame you. They still blame you like, hey, you don't love me the way I love you. But they will still fall for you, they will still fight for you. This person does not have a control over their emotions, even though they don't show it to the don't show it to the outside world, this person, they can't help but fall for you basically, and they feel like they are not confused about you, they know they want you. And the obsession that this person have for you does not have any boundaries, does not have any boundaries or any legalities. Like they will love you even though it might make them a villain basically. Like there's no limit with this person. In order to be with you, they can do anything in their life. Very like obsessed energy. I'm hoping that most of you are not married, because this, even though you might get married, this person will still come and choose you or kidnap you basically. Like, yeah, this person, they're like, you can't stop me. And you keep ignoring this. You're like, okay, this person is just immature. Maybe they are young, that's why they are immature and they will forget about me. No, they will not forget about you. Stop ignoring their feelings, stop ignoring their emotions, because they feel for you whatever they feel for you. If they say that they can murder someone for you, they can murder someone for you. Like this kind of intensity, I think this person have. Of course, this is general reading, so take it how it resonate. But yes, that's what I see. So keep ignoring their emotions. Stop ignoring whatever their behavior is, because this person will show you what they are feeling. If they are showing you that hey, I do not care about you, then they do not care about you. If this person is showing like hey, I love you, I can die for you, I can do something for you, then they will do something for you. Stop ignoring their emotions, stop ignoring their behavior, because this person is not someone who's confused about their emotions or who's confused about what they're going to do. This person is very sorted in their mind, very sorted in their mind. Even though they might do something unhinged, this person knows what they want and they will fight for it. See, the with the King of Cups, someone who has controlled over their emotions, they are very cold towards you. And at the start of the relationship, you might feel like, okay, this person was just trying to have fun with me. They were not serious about me. It was just a temporary relationship. No, it was not a temporary relationship. This person is very sure about you. If some of you might feel like this person is not like how I prescribe them as to be, is because they are still holding their emotion. Because if you look in the cards, this is the cup, the king is control of their emotion. They are not showing it to the world. Just like that, this person is not showing even the 10% of what they feel for you. But yes, do believe their actions, do believe whatever they show you. Okay, remember, this is a journal reading and this will reach to many people. This person has feelings for you, they love you. This person has feeling for you, they love you, and they want to fight for you basically, and they're going to fight for you basically. The relationship is based on emotion. This person feel like they are in love with you. They have been in love with you for a very long time. You feel like you have been in love with them. If you feel like you are in love with this person, you need to come forward and say it. They will not know it if you don't say it to them. Okay, also they are very insecure about you have falling in love with them. Like I said, there is some kind of a differences on the opposite side, which makes this person believe that you can't love them or you can't like them, you can't have feelings for them. So if you are feeling, you have feelings for this person, if you are feeling the love, then you need to come forward and say it to them. Or if you don't want it, then say it to them like hey, I don't want you in my life, please get out of my life. Like, communicate with them directly. Okay, the future of your relationship is very interesting, because I got the 10 of sword and the 9 of sword, and both them in reverse. This person feel like whatever the stress, whatever the overthinking, whatever the anxiety that you are facing or they are facing is not going to last long. With 3 of cups in reverse as well, if there was a third party, it's not anymore. Or maybe you are thinking that oh my god, there is a third party, but actually there's not a third party involved. Please look into the pile number 2. I think if it does relate with you, the third party situation, pile number 2 will make sense to you. But yeah, if pile number 2 did not make sense, then this is your reading, because you think there is a third party, you think there is a third party, there is a third person, and they're like, this is you overthinking it, but it won't exist anymore. This third party could be a family as well, because like I said, there's a clearly a very big difference between you guys. So they feel like there is a third party. Whatever the third party is, it won't exist in future. It could be from your side as well, by the way, like maybe you, your parents, or your siblings, or whoever you are, someone around you have problem with this person and you guys relationship, and they're like, okay, whatever this issue is, whatever the third party issue is, it won't be there in the future. We will succeed. Like I said, this person is very temperamental. This person is very practical, very pragmatic, and they know what they want and they will fight for it. They're like, I'm not going to let other person ruin our relationship, because it's very hard to find someone to love, and I felt this emotion. See, remember, this person doesn't feel anything for anyone. Okay, this person, so if they are feeling for you, they're going to fight for you. And if some of you think that okay, whatever this is, they will find someone else and they will move forward, no, no. This person, if they say they love you, then they love you and they will wait for you. But yeah, they are very positive. They are feeling very optimistic that whatever this issue is, that's from your side or their side, the third person issue is, it's not going to be there. Okay, it's not going to be there anymore. Okay, let's focus on the guidance view. We got the magician card, we got the strength card, and we got the ace of cups card. See, remember, all of these cards, the magician and the strength card is a major arcana. Strength also showcase number 8. Strength also showcase Leo, which we did got the Leo because we had star in the bottom of things. So this person could be a Leo rising, a Leo sign, or whatever it is. This person might come back in August, or something might happen in 8 August if you're watching this video right now. Remember, this is a timeless reading, so whatever it is, 8 day, 8 week, 8th month is very important for them. Remember, both of these cards have infinite symbol of them. This person feel like that your guys relationship, you guys feelings are infinite, like they don't know how and where it comes from. Like if you look into this card, you will see this card is completely overwhelmed with the emotions, right? The water is falling down, this water is showing your emotions. So this person feel like they don't know the source of the emotion that they feel for you. Basically very romantic, very poetic. This person feel like they don't know the source of their emotions, the source of their feelings for you, and it's feel like it's infinite, it's always going to be there. Some of you might be in the loop as well. We have 1 and 8 number as well. One number again showcase sun. See, the magician card is a very positive card. Okay, you guys have everything you need to work this relationship, but you need to communicate with this person. You choosing not to communicate with this person is not actually working for it. If you feel like okay, I have communicated enough and this person is their duty to come forward and do it, then they will come and do it very very soon, because we got the star card. Remember, this person will come and talk to you. Dark side. Okay, your dark side keeps you from enjoying the love you have. Don't let it steal your day. Like I said, you are someone who overthinks a lot about the future, a lot about the future. So you're like, okay, but what about the future, what about this problem, what about that problem? No, you have to talk about it. You have to get out from this problem. There is a dark side. Everyone has dark side, everyone has a shadow side, but it does not stop them from loving or being into a relationship. And what I feel with this card, that this person has such an intensity about you, like they feel like anything can stop, but their love for you will never ever stop. So finding these kinds of intensity in this day and time is very rare. So I don't know who will watch this video, but if you did, do tell me that. But yeah, let me know down in the comment section who picked that spile, and if there is a confusion, I'll try to sort it out. But what I feel with this reading, with this connection, is that this person loves you and they love you a lot, and the intensity that they feel for you is very rare. We also got the tangle card, which is unable to free yourself from a sticky situation. Taking a step back help you see clearly. Okay, so if you're feeling overwhelmed, it's good to take a pause. It's good to take some time off in this connection. It takes two. Okay, it takes two to make a relationship work. That's what I see. Okay, let me see. controlling, needs to be right all the time, possessive jealousy. This person is very controlling. Like I said, this with the devil card, this person, the intensity that they feel for you, they are very controlling. And if they're keeping it hidden from you, it's going to come forward very soon. Like this person is very possessive of you, they are very controlling, they don't want others in your life basically. Also, you need to communicate with this person, you need to talk them, you need to have a talk with them, you need to talk it out, whatever there it is. Because as far as I see, this person love you, you kind of have feelings for them. Yes, there are some practical issues that you know you have to face. We got the Libra card, so there has to be a balance, you know. Their feelings are too intense, so they don't focus on practicality of the things. So they need to focus on the practical side of the life as well, and you on the other hand need to let go of the practical side and be in the emotion sides as well, basically. That's what I'm saying. We got two-faced again. Yeah, look into pile number 2. We got the pile number 2, and we got crushed. You are hurting emotionally right now, you need time to heal before you jump in again. Yeah, if this is you, take your time off. Like I said, for you it's very clear, you need to take some time off. You don't need to contact this person very fast, because this person will try to contact you anyways. If they don't if they don't which I don't think it will happen, by the way, I do think they will talk very soon to you. If they don't, then you don't need to talk to them. Okay, you need to take a step back right now. Whatever it is, this person is feeling so much for them, they will fight for you, they want to fight for you. Give them some time to sort things out. We got the vicious circle. Yeah, it is a loop. Patterns of relationship issues, bad habits, no win situation. This is a loop that you guys are in, because remember we got the infinite sign symbols. There is a loop and you need to get out of the loop. In order to get out of the loop, you have to make some very big choices, some very bad choices. You need to make a very hard choices, and the hard choices include you being away from this person, you being away from the this connection. So detachment is the key, detachment is the advice that I will give you. Remember, if you can communicate with this person, then try to communicate with this person. If you feel like that, okay, I have done enough, then take a step back, because emotionally you're not in the right mode. Yeah, you're not in the right mode to communicate with this person. But if you haven't, remember this is general reading, so take it how it's resonate with you. But with the strength card as well, keep going forward. Okay, in this connection, keep going forward. Take a pause, take a rest, and then communicate with this person. Okay, so this was your reading, pile number 2. I hope you like your reading. I'm coming soon with is it a twin flame, is it a karmic relationship, very very soon. So don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share as well. We are new, so it will be actually will be really good if you do support us by subscribing or liking or commenting. Yeah, it will know, it will make us remember that there are some people who are watching it. So this is it, this was your reading, pile number 2. I hope you got some clarity in this connection itself, and I'm gonna see you very very soon. Have a nice day. Bye.